I'm Kawasaki Daiki, once a freshman college student. At the time, I was just getting used to living in a worn-down apartment on my own. As I returned home from my part-time job, fed up with the heavy rain, I saw a person crawled up at the bottom of the stairs of my apartment building. I thought they were probably a homeless man taking shelter from the rain. I'd better not get involved. I decided to leave him be, but as I went up the stairs, I glanced sideways at the homeless man and I was shocked. I can't see their face, but with those clothes and that hairstyle. Is that a girl? She didn't actually seem to be homeless. If she was, it'd be a different story. So I ran down the stairs to speak to her. Hey, what's wrong? She begrudgingly looked up, which prompted me to gasp. She was beautiful. Are you okay? Her eyes were unfocused, and I noticed her face was red. Sorry, allow me to check your temperature. Wow, you're burning up.
But I can't go to hospital.
But if you stay here, you'll get Whoa! Before I could finish, her body shook unsteadily. I quickly grabbed her in my arms and looked into her face to see that she had gone unconscious.
This is...
An hour later, I was relieved to see her come to. This is my place. You passed out, but you said you didn't want to go to the hospital, so I brought you here. Just so you know, I didn't do anything weird to you.
Anything weird?
Just forget that. So what happened to you? She then told me the reason for all her sobbing. It was a heavy one. She had been beaten by her father. She was in poor health, but apparently escaped in the rain.
Please, hide me. It's not something I can ask my classmate for help with.
Classmate? Are you in high school?
No, I'm in junior high. Iyashi Junior High School.
I shouldn't have taken you to my place. You're even from a renowned girls' junior high. But if I kicked her out of there, her father might have done terrible things to her again. When you feel better, we'll go to the police. They'll give you protection.
Even though it's a problem between parent and child?
Yeah, if it's a serious one. They helped me. I had just left a foster home that year to go to college. Like her, I was taken in by a foster home due to family matters and grew up there. After her fever broke, we went to the police station hand in hand. When we parted, she looked very anxious. It'll be alright. I'm sure you'll have a happy life. I patted her head lightly and she had tears in the corners of her eyes. 10 years later.
Kawasaki, when are you gonna get a contract?
I'm sorry, sir.
Get me a report by the end of the day.
One thing I became good at as an adult is the skill of acting apologetic. Damn it, I know that the chief even has a lower sales record than me. The moment he found out I grew up in a foster home, he flipped on me. As I was muttering and tapping away on keys at my computer, my coworker Anzai approached me. I'm having a party. Do you want to come? I've got lots of girls from Iyashi College. Iyashi College? The one affiliated with the Iyashi Middle School? I thought I might be able to find out what happened to that pretty girl from 10 years ago. I had always been curious, so I decided to go to the party. Then, the day of the party... They're all pretty, aren't they? Yeah. Kawasaki, I'm gonna go for the girl in the end, so help me out. Alright. And after a while...
Daiki, are you drinking?
I looked to my side from a soft feeling and saw a girl pressing her chest against my arm. It was the girl Anzai was after. I think her name was Manami, and she was in economics. Yeah, I'm drinking. Oh, that guy over there, Anzai, was in economics as well. Maybe you two will get along.
But I want to drink with you.
I then glanced over at Anzai, and he was clearly upset. Wow, good for you. You pulled in a pretty girl. While you're here, why don't you tell us all your sob story? Huh? His sarcastic tone put me on edge.
What are you guys talking about?
He was abandoned by his parents and raised in a foster home. I could feel my face heating up at the mocking tone. Hey, bud. Come on. I think it's better if you tell them all about how you grew up in foster care and can't get a career because of it.
Oh, is that so? Anzai, please tell us about you.
The lady, Manami, changed her attitude and moved to be next to Anzai. Why do I have to get made a fool of? Maybe that one girl felt that way too. We didn't grow up in foster care because we liked it. I clenched my fists in frustration.
Hey, my senpai got it!
One of the girls shouted excitedly while watching her phone.
One of my senpai was chosen as Miss Japan. Look, there's a video.
Let me see. I peeked at the screen to take a look and saw her, even more beautiful than before.
Thank you. I'm very honored.
She was holding the trophy and smiling proudly. The ticker said Saiki Kasumi.
Do you have a motto? My motto, or rather, what I've always looked back to is, you'll have a happy life.
That's a line I said to her.
That's a nice motto. Did someone give you that motto? That's right.
After smiling as if a flower had bloomed, Kazumi looked at the camera and clearly stated,
These are the words of my first love, Kawasaki Daiki.
Kawasaki Daiki.
Huh. Surely he just happens to have the same name, right?
Everyone was buzzing, but none of it registered. I was Miss Japan's first love?
I grew up in foster care, but I'm still living happily like this. Thanks to him. He's my savior. What? Kasumi senpai grew up in foster care too?
Everyone was staring at me with uncertainty. The time spent dealing with those people was meaningless. Seems like foster people don't fit in with you guys, so I'm out. So, with a smile, I stood up. Hey, Kawasaki.
Wait!
I headed back to that shabby apartment as fast as my feet would take me. Then,
You're late.
to my surprise, there was Miss Japan, sitting at the bottom of the stairs. Why are you here?
I came to see you, of course.
She stood up and was as tall as I was. Her aura of beauty was so overwhelming to me. Hey, what about the TV program? You were just on, right?
That was recorded earlier. I've been on the run from the media.
With a mischievous smile on her face, Kasumi brought her face closer to mine.
So, please hide me.
The next day, the Miss Japan romance gossip immediately became the talk of the town. The chief came to take some of my work himself, and Anzai came over to rub my shoulders. What great guys. Just to be clear, I hadn't done anything with Kasumi and we weren't dating. Kasumi seemed determined to become my girlfriend, but it's only normal to be unsure if you were suddenly approached by Miss Japan. I'm home.
Welcome home.
As I unlocked the door, I found Kasumi at home, who was supposed to be at a modeling job.
I made a duplicate key.
You're pretty bold, you know.
I've always wanted to see you again. I decided that if I succeeded, I would come see you. And I worked so hard, so...
Fine. Seems I finally have no choice but to admit defeat. I spread my arms open, and the beautiful woman settled in them.
Thank you for watching till the end. We are looking forward to your comments. I will be encouraged if you put any kind of comment and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye.